India wanted to explore the moon. It was a big goal. They called their mission Chandrayan 2. This meant mooncraft in Hindi. On July 22, 2019, the rocket launched. It carried a special spacecraft. The spacecraft had three main parts: an orbiter, a lander called Vikram, and a rover called Pragyan. The launch was a success. India was a step closer to the moon. Everyone was excited to see what they would discover. Chandrayan 2 had important jobs to do. One was to map the moon's surface in more detail. This would help scientists understand how the moon was formed. Another goal was to study water ice. Scientists believe there is ice at the moon's south pole. This ice could be used by future astronauts. Chandrayan 2 also aimed to study the moon's thin atmosphere. This helps us understand how the moon changes over time. The journey to the moon took several weeks. The spacecraft had to travel over 384,000 kilometers. On August 20th, 2019, Chandrayan 2 reached the moon's orbit. This was a big achievement. The orbiter would now circle the moon for a long time. The Vikram lander then separated from the orbiter. It would attempt a soft landing on the moon's surface. The Vikram lander's descent started well. However, in the final moments, something went wrong. Communication with the lander was lost. Sadly, Vikram had a hard landing. It was not able to deploy the Pragyan rover. It was a setback, but the mission was not over. The orbiter was safe and sound. It continued to circle the moon, carrying out its important scientific work. The Chandrayan 2 orbiter carried 8 scientific instruments. These instruments were very powerful and could study the moon in great detail. The orbiter mapped the moon's surface, studied minerals, and searched for water ice. It sent back amazing images and data. The orbiter is still working today. It is expected to continue sending valuable information for many years to come. Chandrayan 2 was a huge moment for India. It showed the world that India is a leader in space technology. The mission inspired millions of people, especially young students. It showed them that anything is possible with hard work and dedication. Chandrayan 2 also boosted India's space program. It paved the way for future missions to the moon and beyond. Although the Vikram lander's landing was unsuccessful, Chandrayan 2 was still a remarkable achievement for India. It provided valuable scientific data, showcased India's technological prowess, and ignited a passion for space exploration among its citizens. The lessons learned from Chandrayan 2 are already being used for future missions. India is planning Chandrayan 3, which will hopefully successfully land a rover on the lunar surface. Chandrayan 2 was a giant leap for India, marking its arrival as a major player in space exploration and inspiring generations to reach for the stars.